Hello everyone, my name is Tasha Nelson. I am Jonathan Pridier's mom. What we put together is something totally different from what we have to say now, but this is just for self-healing purposes, only for him. He went someplace to visit his ex-girlfriend now, but before she was his girlfriend, but he went to go visit her, and what happened to him was very traumatizing at the end of while he was there. So we put this together for self-healing purposes only, because right now he's going through some confusion on still what went wrong, and hasn't registered with him what did go wrong. But technically what went wrong was this: there's a system that's out there that's set up to protect people that have disabilities, but this system has neglected and it failed him really bad, because what he experienced in the household, he had to say that he was the one who hurt someone, but somebody actually hurted him. But in order for him to get out of the situation that he was in, he had to he had to plead guilty to harming someone, which he did not harm nobody at all. While he was there, he was thinking that he would ease the tension that was taking place towards his girlfriend, but instead they retaliated on him, which was not fair whatsoever. And as a precaution of that, he had to go through some traumatizing experiences. We had originally put something together where we used Disney characters' names to identify who the people were, but we're not going to use that because I don't want no repercussion coming back on me or on him, legal documents and all the other nonsense. But what I'm saying is the system failed him. When an officer was called to him, the officer put in the report that they could tell that there was something wrong with him. When he went before a judge, the judge neglected she didn't follow proper protocol on what should have taken place, what should have taken place was the day he went to court, when he was crying, sitting there confused and so forth. Technically and by law, they're supposed to call the guardian, which I am his guardian / mom, but they should have called the guardian. And he said several times, call me, but they never did. The attorney didn't call me. Nobody in the court system contacted me to tell me what was going on. So they failed him in that aspect. But not only that, when he was released, the attorney was like, here, hurry up, I need you to, you want to get out of here, you have to plead guilty against something. And so, again, he told them to call me, but they didn't call, just had to hurry up and get him out. So, he had to plead guilty on assaulting a grown man that assaulted him. My son doesn't like to fight, and when this originally started, the person that wanted to fight him, he kept saying, I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight. But listen, stop there. I'm going to let him tell the story, and then I might be back because I have a couple other things to say. But here he is.
This is the one that I told you guys. But yeah, when I was in that situation, things went downhill. And what they did to me, they was doing racial slurs, threats, and also some other things.
One of the threats, or a couple of the threats, somebody told them that if they see him in the future, they're going to hit him. Then another threat was, which is traumatizing to him today, they told him that if they see him around his ex-girlfriend, they're going to break his jaw. But this is nothing that you say to a disabled person or to anybody in general. But I do want y'all to know, every dog does have their day, and not only that,
Yeah.
this man right here is, he would not harm me.
And sometimes I just try to hold my composure, but things was really like of what they did to me, it was really not okay.
Okay, so
And
I'm sorry. This kid would not harm anybody. He doesn't like to fight. He doesn't like to argue. He doesn't like drama. He's not a drama queen like they are over there.
yeah,
Each and every one of them, except for his ex-girlfriend.
and every time when I was walking, I always keep on thinking about, but yeah, anyway, I always think about my ex-girlfriend, but like every time when I was keep on thinking about it, it's just really heartbreaking because of what they did to me. And somebody said when I was over there, they said like, oh no, you will not going to be a producer one day because of what happened. But yeah, I had to take a plea to guilty to an assault charge that I really did not even do. But yeah, it just really every time when I was sleeping, I always keep on hearing this or that. Every time when I was like over there, and I went to jail for 10 days. 10 days that I really did not even do. But it just, every time when I was keep on thinking about her, I just broke down every single day. And even when I was keep on thinking about her, my stomach was hurting because of what they did to me. And when somebody was causing stress to me, my brain just processed it, and it's really frustrating. So when I was in jail, I was really scared on what what's going to happen since I have to stay in jail for 10 days. I met some people over there. They was really nice, but I was kind of scared when I was over there in the first place. First day and the last day. When I was in jail, I met some pretty big people and crazy people. I told them the first name and the last name of the people who dreaded me. And they said, okay, when we see them, we're just going to do something to them. I said, okay. So thank you. But yeah, like I had to take a plea to guilty on the negative day when I was over there. And when I was in court, I was crying because of I don't know what's going on. And I was crying my eyes out because I really did nothing wrong. But I just really wanted to get this out because I just wanted to get it off my record. And I just really did nothing wrong to them or her. Oh yeah, and when I was over there, somebody was trying to fight me, but I told him I really don't want to fight because I really don't want to fight people for so long, no. 2, I was told by someone that they said do not fight him. So I just got my word and I said okay, because I told him I don't want to fight multiple times. And he keep on coming at me. I just really don't want to get into drama. It just really traumatized me for the most part. And yeah, it just.
What happened was he kept telling the person that he didn't want to fight him. So the person was like, come on, fight me. I'm a big person, I'm a better person, so some nonsense like that. So his ex-girlfriend, which I'm not mad at, I love a little bit. I do, but she stepped in the way. And since she stepped in the way, his arm was already drawn back and he threw a punch. He hit her in the shoulder, and the first thing she yelled was, it was an accident. And then the mom and her friend came in the door, and all the two sisters I'm sorry. The 2 sisters and the knucklehead son was just yelling was he hit so and so. And then the next thing you know, the guy, they assaulted him, threw him out the house. But before then, she done worked up a scheme to make him think that. And people don't ever, I don't care what type of situation it may be, don't ever allow anybody to manipulate you into thinking your family does not care. That's the worst thing that can ever happen, is that you don't think your family does care, because I'm sure they do under any circumstances whatsoever. But they manipulated him and let him think that we didn't care. So when he got thrown out, now when the mom came to pick him up, she told me, she gave me a word. She said, don't worry about nothing. I'll take care of him as if he's my own son. And I trusted her. And that's the worst thing you can do. Is, I'm not saying every situation's the same, but there's some ignorant people out there, and they're just ignorant. But he kept telling me he didn't want to fight. He accidentally hit his ex-girlfriend, and Lord knows he would not do anything to harm her or anybody else, because he wouldn't even harm a fly on the wall. But he wouldn't do that because he really loved her, and Lord knows so do I. But like I said, the system failed him. The person that gave him 10 days, the police officers that did him wrong, the whole system, everybody that did him wrong or had something to do with this. When things don't go right for you, just remember what you did to him. It's really sad how society is.
Yeah, and okay.
Go.
So out of jail knows that there's something wrong with me, and they already. Okay. While I was visiting, I was enrolled in a high school for a week. When I was over there were some nice people. If you guys want to keep in touch with me, feel free to message me or leave a comment. I want to thank the principal at the school over there for coming visit me in jail. And I want to thank the preacher for helping me to get back home. So if you guys enjoy the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe on what you guys think.
Now, we're already well aware that there'll be some negative feedback, because that's just how society is. There's very ignorant people out there.
Yeah.
So just leave a comment if you like. Thank you.
See ya. I'm not going to try to torch on hurting them. I just wanted to just get this out because I just wanted to talk about the situation, and want to just put this out there because of safe healing. So I hope you guys have a nice day and stay safe, and all. Happy New Year's. See ya.